Alright, this is the time where we talk about the little guys, not the midgets that wrestle, and not Travis Colt.
We could talk about little guys.
Not the figurines either.
Oh, you called me short, you fucker.
Yep. Stop being so short, I won't call you short no more. That doesn't count.
Do that enough, and you'll get taller.
Yeah. This is the Indy News segment / 5 matches not to miss.
I like that part. Not so much the first part.
We got results from Beyond Wrestling Hit and Run. Happened on the 31st, a couple days ago.
Yeah. Last weekend.
Yeah, Dave Cole beat Davey Vega. Sad day, I like Davey Vega. The Gentleman's Club beat Team Create a Pro. Anthony Stone beat M-Dog 20, so apparently
he cannot win a match.
Lucha Underground is not the only place where he's being unlucky right now.
He's the new Rich Swann.
Yeah, Matt Tremont beat Ricky Shane Page in a no DQ match. The Hoods beat the Hoods beat the Hooligans in their first time ever tag team match. Dropping my journal.
Don't do that.
Shinron defeated Fire Ant. Speedball Mike Bailey defeated Silver Ant. Team Pazuzu won their 8-man tag match. Kimberly defeated David Starr of the Juicy Product. And Drew Gulak and Vic Busick defeated Chris Hero and JT Dunn in the main event in the fucking tag team match. That was it for results of this past cool stuff. Ring of Honor taping news.
Yes, same weekend, the 30th and 31st.
Spoilers news.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I'll always put a spoiler alert.
You always do put a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I do also put a skip to this point in the video.
Yeah, that's too much work. We got 2 brand new episodes of ROH, so if you don't want to be spoiled, skip somewhere in the video. We opened up with the ROH World Championship match. Jay Briscoe defeating Michael Bennett. We had Hanson defeat B.J. Whitmer. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Tyson Dukes with a rolling lariat. Apparently, this was Tadarius Thomas's last match, and he lost to Jimmy Jacobs.
This is the last match?
Yeah.
Like retirement match?
Yeah,
or?
It says Thomas's retirement match.
No, that was my retirement match, actually.
Tadarius Thomas.
No. The stipulation was... Yeah. The stipulation was that I had to retire.
If he lost.
Yeah.
Jacobs wouldn't shake his hand after the match, but he did say thank you. So there was kind of a little... Kind of an awkward end there. We had...
Thank you for offering me your hand, but...
We had Matt Sydal defeat Matt Taven with the Shooting Star Press. The Romantic Touch defeated Drew Onyx. Do you know that name? Well, good on the Romantic Touch for...
No, Onyx.
Winning that one.
Yeah.
Michael Elgin defeated Mark Briscoe with the J Driller.
What?
Yeah.
You gonna beat him with his own brother's finishing move.
Yep.
That's rude.
We had Alberto El Patron defeat ACH with the cross arm breaker. Got the knees up when ACH went for the 450 and then rolled it into the arm bar. And then in the main event, Jay Lethal retained the ROH TV Championship over Roderick Strong with the lethal injection. Then in our second episode, we have Will Ferrara defeated the Romantic Touch. Michael Elgin defeated Chris Dickinson with the Elgin Bomb. Tommaso Ciampa versus Mike Bennett was thrown out after the Kingdom tried to get involved. Hanson came out, and then they Teddy Long that shit and turned it into a tag team match where Tommaso Ciampa and Hanson defeated the Kingdom. The House of Truth ended up interrupting an interview, which then turned into Jay Lethal and Jay Diesel defeating Cheeseburger and Samson Walker.
J&J Truth Curity.
Jimmy Jacobs and BJ Whitmer defeated Aeroform.
Aw, come on, guys.
They tried.
You guys are my favorite Oreo.
They really
Regular
tried.
Oreo, actually.
Alberto El Patron defeated Mr. ROH Roderick Strong with the arm breaker again.
Boo.
And then the Briscoes...
Get a better finisher.
The Briscoes defeated ACH and Matt Sydal after Jay hit ACH with the J Driller.
What about the Elgin bomb? You should have Elgin bombed him.
No.
Should have done whatever Michael Elgin's brother's finishing move is.
Yeah, because that would have gone over. But that is it for ROH results. We're going to move on to 5 matches.
Future stuff.
Future stuff.
There's a couple shows coming up in the future. We already talked about PWG's from Out of Nowhere on February 27th, and AAW presents The Art of War on the 28th. We also have AIW's I Choose You on some day. I don't have the date in my head at the moment. And on the 21st of February, we have the WSU and CCW anniversary dual show. That's a big deal for both of those companies. And coming right around the corner, in only a few days, you have National Pro Wrestling Day.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a day we can get behind. We got a couple matches we already announced last week. Drew Gulak versus Ashley Remington and Team NRG versus Flying Francis. We have now added in Fire Ant versus Juan Francisco de Coronado. Mr. Touchdown versus Blaster McMassive. Shinron will take on Max Smashmaster. Kimber Lee will face Jenny Rose. And Old Fashioned will go toe-to-toe with Los Ice Creams for the 3rd or 4th time now. Well, you got a problem with ice cream?
Just Los Ice Creams. Spanish ice cream scares me.
Ooh, that's racist.
Yep.
Welcome to the racist rundown.
Where this guy's a fuckhead.
And then I've got a few little updates for upcoming ROH shows as well. The February 21st tapings, Moose versus ACH has been added. The main event is now a 2 out of 3 falls tag team Armageddon match. The Briscoes versus the Kingdom.
The hell's an Armageddon
I
match?
don't know, but I'm excited. We have AJ Styles taking on Bobby Fish. We have Delirious taking on Matt Sydal and Roderick Strong taking on Kyle O'Reilly. And then recently added to their 13th anniversary on March 1st in Las Vegas, we have phenomenal AJ Styles taking on ACH. And that is it. And so we'll
AJ Styles versus Atch.
Atch. And it's going to be a good one. So let's move on to a brand new edition of Kevin Hawk's 5 matches not to miss with an interesting theme this week.
Yeah, generally I choose a promotion as the theme. This theme is because we're coming up on WWE's pay-per-view Fastlane.
That's going to have some sticking power to it.
Yeah, totally.
That's the point of this theme is pay-per-views that might have lacked the sticking power of specific things.
It's a weird way to put it. Let's change that.
I liked your analogy there. Sticking power these pay-per-views did not have. Starting off February 14th, Valentine's Day of 1999, we had St. Valentine's Day Massacre in your house. The match I picked is Bob Holly versus Al Snow for the vacated WWE Hardcore Championship.
Yeah.
Yes.
This match was funny. A lot of crazy things happened, like 800 mops were broken. There were a lot of sticks and a piece of the wood.
Thank you, Michael
Yeah.
Cole. Your commentary hasn't gotten any better.
He hit him with a...
Yeah.
With a Chris Benoit. No, this match is nostalgic for
Funky
me.
ass stop sign.
This match has some nostalgia
what
for
stop
me.
sign?
The funky ass stop
Oh,
sign.
funky
Yeah,
ass.
with the fucking hooks on the top.
Yeah.
I thought you said punk ass stop sign.
Yeah, fuck you, stop sign. Fight me in real life.
Stop me in real life. Dear Lord.
Yeah, this match has some nostalgia for me because when I first got into wrestling, I was like renting the tapes from Blockbuster. Kids, you probably don't even know what a Blockbuster is, but St. Valentine's Day Massacre was
Go
one
ask
of the
your
ones
parents.
that my
They'll tell you
Blockbuster
when you're
had.
ready.
I had St. Valentine's Day Massacre and WrestleMania 15 were the 2 that I rented all the time. And yeah, this was one of the first hardcore matches I ever saw, and I thought it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So yeah, having this match on the list is I go back.
Yeah,
I go
he
way
hit him
back.
with a bag of stuff. Or something.
What?
The bling thing that he got from the branch.
Yeah, it's
yeah, the
some
random
bag
thing he pulls out of the tree.
Yeah.
Some homeless guy's lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even friggin' they dove into the Mississippi River
Yeah.
in the middle of February.
Yeah, it's like 35, 40
Fuck
degree
that.
water, man. That's fucking cold.
Cold as
And
shit.
I mean, not to be too spoilery, but after the match, Al Snow was like trapped in a fence lining that he could have easily got out of. And it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, what doesn't surprise me is that he actually thought he was stuck.
Yeah.
Moving on, second one, we're gonna go overseas to a Australian show, which was apparently a pay-per-view called Global Warning, August 10th,
I don't believe it.
2002.
I
After reading
I
it,
believe
there was
there was
like 4 dark
yeah,
matches.
I don't believe it. I mean, I believe that was a pay-per-view. I just don't believe in Australia.
For the record, this is the only one of these 5 matches that you cannot find on the WWE Network. Unless you're in Australia, let us know if it's on yours. Because we would like
Do
to
you
know.
have the network in Australia yet?
I think they do.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I just don't know. I don't believe in Australia, so I wouldn't know.
But yeah, an interesting match. They were originally scheduled to have the undisputed title on the line in a triple threat match, The Rock to defend against Triple H and Hulk Hogan. Just a few days prior to the show, Hulk Hogan had to pull out of the tour, and they replaced him in this match with Brock Lesnar. This is obviously
should be able to find this match on YouTube.
yeah. So just an interesting dynamic.
This might be the only match you find out in the description.
Yeah. And it goes to prove you that The Rock and Lesnar were involved in more than just one match with each other. Heyman made this point of saying that The Rock didn't ever ask for a title rematch against Brock Lesnar because he couldn't handle more than one match with Brock Lesnar. One match was enough. Guess what? There was more than one, Paul.
Heyman
You're not
wasn't
paying
told
attention.
about this show.
Heyman also doesn't believe in Australia.
He was told about it, and he's like, "What?
If we
What kind
want
of fantasy land are you speaking?"
Australia?
yeah,
Doesn't exist.
was that right next door to Narnia?
Uh,
So we have no idea what happens in this match, but I'm interested.
yeah, I want to see it. I'm going to look for it in the description.
Yeah, do that.
We're going to move ahead 4 years and some months to December 3rd, 2006, to the critically acclaimed, super popular ECW presents December to Dismember. And the match I picked from this one is Kelly Kelly and Mike Knox versus Kevin Thorne and Ariel in an intergender tag team match. I like this match because it utilized 2 guys who I thought were 2 of the most underutilized, underrated talents of the ECW brand.
And they took it to each other pretty well. They had some decent wrestling spots in this match.
Yeah,
But that's not the main reason we like.
they were slow to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so was the good camera angles were slow to start, but they happened.
Kelly jumps.
Something better happens.
Ariel
I don't
bend.
want to spoiler it too much. Just go find out for yourself.
Yeah, watch that on the network.
Kids ask your parents first.
Most of you guys
Don't
who are
ask
watching,
don't ask your parents. It's more fun that way.
any of you guys who are watching this will probably figure it out.
Kids,
Yeah.
if your parents catch you watching it, don't tell them we told you to.
Yeah. Then let's go 3 more years in the future. September 13th, 2009. Breaking Point. This is the only show on my list that has had a repeat. They did No, it didn't have a repeat.
No, it was gonna be
Payback,
yeah.
which had a second year.
Yeah.
No, Breaking Point, the submission-themed pay-per-view.
good. Yeah, kinda.
Good theme.
The punishment theme pay per view.
Yeah, which is funny, because of the next pay-per-view that I picked.
Yeah.
But we have the tag team match of DX, Shawn Michaels and Triple H versus Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, collectively known as Legacy,
Yeah.
in a submissions count anywhere match. I don't know if there's ever been just a submissions count anywhere match before this.
Not that I'm aware of.
But then in my head too, is a lot of times I feel like a submission match, if you just got them to give up anywhere, the match would be over anyways. Because that's the point.
Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle Ultimate Submission match. It was Chris Jericho versus one of those 2. I don't remember.
No, I think you're right the first time. It's
they-
Angle Benoit.
30-minute Iron Man match.
The first submission takes place on the outside, but they don't count it because it wasn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like a street fight. It's like, you can go wherever you want, but the fall has to happen in the ring.
Yeah, but not with this match.
Not with this one.
There's tandem figure 4 out in the lobby. Sean almost got thrown off a cliff.
Luckily,
Sean died.
Luckily, a table.
What year
broke.
was this?
2009.
Sean died in 2009. They've just been weekending at Bernie's in every appearance since.
And Triple H got bashed in the head with a cooler.
Yeah.
He's about Ted DiBiase.
I saw it. I was like, putting it on his head. And he did, technically.
He put it on his head in a
And
hard,
raked
quick,
it across the top of
in
his
a
head.
hard, quick motion.
Spoiler alert, Triple H does not throw fruit.
We were rooting for it the whole time we were watching this earlier.
Like a sack of moldy tangerine.
That's my favorite Mike Quackenbush commentary reference. And then lastly, punishment theme pay-per-view, Capital Punishment.
Hey.
This was a really awesome match. I picked CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio.
This is this is definitely the best match out of the 5.
I think so.
As far as wrestling wise, it doesn't get much better out of this group.
They had a lot of really good little spots.
Yeah,
where it was like move, 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 move kind of spots.
This
happened
also,
over and over
out
again.
of all the matches, is probably the one that you're most likely to have already seen.
Probably.
Yeah.
This is Punk is leading the New Nexus at this point.
New Nexus is barred from ringside.
Yes.
For this match, though. So it's not the most relevant part of Punk.
Yeah.
A lot of good counters to different things. Rey Mysterio with a diving headbutt off the top rope to standing CM Punk.
That
got Thomas to yell, "What the monkey fuck?"
Yeah.
That's when you know it's a good move.
Or a confusing move.
That too.
The more creative I am with my expletives, the better the move.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, this is, since Ray has been in and out with injuries for the better part of the last 5 or 6 years, this is probably...
Since he started in WWE.
Okay.
Gets hurt a lot.
Okay. This is probably one of the standout matches from his future. Him and Punk always had really solid matches. And this one's no different. Ray's on top of his game. Punk is still healthy at this point.
Healthy Punk. Healthy. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It was really good. They had a lot of good false finishes involved in this one, too.
And the finish itself is actually really good, too.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't spoil that.
Nope, no spoilers. We didn't spoil any of the endings to these matches. Quick recap. Hardcore title match at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Triple threat match for the undisputed title at Global Warning. December to Dismember intergender tag team match. Yeah, that was nice. The Breaking Point tag team submissions count anywhere match. And the just plain old one-on-one good old-fashioned wrestling match between CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, boy.
That's this week's edition of 5 matches not to miss. We'll see you guys in one of these videos.
Well, we still got 10 minutes to kill. What do you want to do?
Plug liking, commenting, subscribing,
Following.
punching babies.
No.
No?
That's not a button down there.
Evil babies.
Yeah, evil babies.
Can we
So,
punch evil babies?
Like
satanic devil spawn babies.
Damien from The Omen, you can punch in the face. He's an evil little
He'll
fucker.
probably break a
What
window
about that
and slice me up.
Baby zombie from Z Nation.
You can definitely punch that in the face. Just don't get bit by it. Because that's
Don't
fucked up.
punch it in the face, but not in the mouth.
Punch it in the top of the head.
The soft spot.
You know an awful lot
Children
about
of the
punching
Corn.
babies.
You can punch the Children of the Corn because they're creepy little fucks too.
They're not babies though. They're children.
I don't care.
Yeah, there's only one baby that's been actually talked about this whole time, and it's the baby zombie.
Yeah.
Because Damien's a kid too.
The other baby zombie from Dawn of the Dead.
Ew.
Oh, what's the fucking one? Came out recently. I didn't see it. I don't watch horror movies that much. But like, where she's pregnant and like the baby like pushes. You see the baby's hand pushing out from her stomach. You see the hand imprint.
Ew.
I think it's, what is it? The Devil Inside Me, maybe? Because the baby's the devil.
Oh, I think it was called The Devil Inside.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Can I punch that baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just be waiting for it to be born?
Get back in there!
Dr. Wolf, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just getting ready.
Why are you putting a boxing glove on? I'm imagining there's boxing gloves involved in this.
Gloves. No, not those gloves. No, those gloves.
The boxing gloves? Yes. It's a very delicate procedure.
Brass knuckles.
Oh, hell.
Robot fist.
You're going to punch this woman in the vagina? Only when the demon baby pops out.
As soon as I see the head.
If it's got horns, it's going down.